What's up, everybody? Back with another one, trying to push this content out. You guys might have seen a few of the videos I posted, probably not. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure that you like the videos, share the videos. Do that for me, and I'll do that for you. So, anyways, I just pretty much want to get on here and address the homelessness that's going around, man. It's really getting tragic. It's really getting sad out here. We gotta really try to stick together.
Sure.
The government don't have any funding to really help the homeless and stuff, and people out here is too stingy to even give $1 to anybody because they just want to automatically assume that the person is on drugs or the person is pretty much in the wrong. You know what I mean? Like, they're not trying to get their life together and stuff. And there's just so many other reasons. We all know there's so many excuses and reasons why people is not trying to help the homeless. But I think it's very, very important to bring awareness to the homeless and stuff and make sure that we put it out there. And that nobody is left behind. Nobody deserves to be, you know, I'm not saying we can help everybody out, but it's not right to shit on one person and then help the next, and then shit on the next, help the next, and we're supposed to be helping everybody out, And then another thing I like to kind of touch base on is the Jake Paul fight. That fight shouldn't even never been set up, to be honest with you. That was just sad to see. Everybody knows that fight was rigged. It was scripted. There were just some odd things about it and stuff, but Jake Paul pretty much went in there all cocky and stuff, thinking he was going to get another win, and somebody pretty much put an end to that and stuff. So that was a little crazy. That pretty much happened. And then another thing that I really like to touch base on is the ICE situation. It's just, dang, man, it's just really sad and unfortunate. It's just really sad that people out here dying and being dragged out of their car, or losing a family member, or going to the hospital, or just straight up getting shot. Or, it's just really sad and unfortunate that it has to get that far. It should have never even got that far at all. And then, please make sure that any type of items, whether it's clothing, food, anything that you're not using, make sure that you give it to the next person. Make sure that you give it to the people that's really in need, because we're all hurting, but there's somebody out there that's more or less unfortunate than us. So please make sure that if you have any old shampoos or conditioners or pants or shirts or food, make sure you pass that along, because it can really change somebody else's life. So for that being said, we just gotta really try to stay positive and really try to keep life going and really try to be there for each other, because this whole entire country is falling apart. We're pretty much going to other countries and trying to dictate and take control of other people's countries and stuff like that, and then we're over here acting like we're the only high mighty state and everybody else is below us, when in reality we're all equal. No state's above state, we're all equal people. So it shouldn't even, just things are getting out of proportion. It really is. You want to go to the car?
Okay.
So yeah, that's just really unfortunate though that it had to get that far. It's just everything nowadays is just going too hectic. Just like I said, Trump, ICE, things going on in social media and stuff. And rest in peace to all the celebrities that's passing away. Um, Real young too, real young. A lot of them not even making it like a real young, 30s, 40s, 50s, like real young, which is really unfortunate. Um, Anybody passing away is unfortunate, no matter what age you are. But a lot of them's going out young, so it's just gotta thank God for life. Please take the time to thank the man upstairs. Um, Go up to your mom, your sister, your friend, give them a hug, tell them you love them, and yeah, because you never know when you're gonna lose somebody. You never know when somebody is gonna, be called back home and stuff. So, and the last thing you need is your loved one passing away, and then you never got to say you love them, or you never got a word. So every moment you can, make sure you go up to your loved ones, tell them you love them. Anytime you're away from them, tell them that you miss them. And yeah, just all love, all love and peace. So nowadays we're so quick to judge each other, give up on each other, and pretty much call each other stuff, and it's really not
Always
worth it.
forgive.
Yeah.
Always forgive. Because if you don't forgive, you forget.
Yes, please always try to forgive. And I know a lot of people like forgive. What the hell you talking about forgive? I ain't gonna forgive. No, this person killed such and such. Or this person did this to my family. Or trust me, I get it. I get it. But it's sitting on you. The stress is sitting on your heart, not anybody else's. Oh, 73 views. Your current motivation boost. Post photos. So pretty much it's saying if you post more photos, I think it might set you up with like a song or something. You know how like you go on TikTok and it'll give you a suggestion. Yeah. And I just want to talk about things that just kind of really been going on out there. K Flock, I think he just got sentenced to prison. His life is pretty much gone. Real unfortunate, real sad, man, real sad. He had a lot of potential. He had a lot of fans, a lot of people behind him, a lot of people looking up to him. Besides his music, yeah, it was guns, shooting, whatever. But besides that, he did have the youth looking up to him and stuff. And he's only in his 20s or something like that, early 20s too, and he got like 50 something years in prison. And it's just sad to see a whole talent, a whole young man's life is just gone. When he come out, he's gonna be an old man. He's not even gonna remember what it's like to go to McDonald's. He's not even gonna remember. It's just like, dang. By the time he come out, there's gonna be whole new stores, whole different type of people. All of the kids he knew gonna be old. All of his friends are gonna be spread out with families and just doing something different. Like it's just. So I just want to touch on that. Yeah, it's real sad to see anybody's talent pretty much have to go to waste. Stuff like that. And then rest in peace to everybody that's getting killed by ICE. That's real sad. It's real unfortunate as well. They should not be going to other people's countries and just yanking them out of vehicles and shooting them and just pretty much terrorizing, harassing, and butchering people's lives. The sound, that sucks. That's like an old 80s arcade game.
I don't like that.
It's like, but yeah, yep. And then I just want to give a shout out to the Chicago native YouTuber Capone, man. He's really been out here doing this thing. I have a lot of respect for him for the fact that he has really changed his life. Um, just me growing up and just kind of seeing what was going on in Chicago when I was younger and stuff, and then seeing his music videos and just the people he was around and stuff, and it's just like that man has really grew. He has really grew. Um, yeah, you don't see him just posted up on a block anymore. You don't see him toting a bunch of guns anymore in his videos. You don't see him. That man has really changed his life, and I just want to say I love it, man. That's awesome, and if he can do it, other people can do it too. Change your lives and be on a whole better path and stuff. I know I seen a video that he made a while ago saying that he don't diss his ops no more. He doesn't go after his enemies anymore because the fact that karma, you just any type of energy that you put out there, you're always going to get back. So, but anyways, I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to speak on that too much, because things get blown out of proportion and twisted. But just shout out to him. Good job to him. Proud of him. I've been following him for years now. But so yeah, just really, once again, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Make sure that you take any items that you don't use. Shoes, pants, shirts. I don't know about underwear and stuff like that. That's a little sketchy. But shoes, pants, shirts. Make sure that you give to the less unfortunate. Because you never know what's going on. You never know what the person. Yeah, I could be walking down the street smiling, but deep down I'm fucked up. I'm hurting. I'm fucked up. Gang. Fucked up, gang. What, Cassie?
Yeah, just a minute.
I am going to start doing a podcast here soon. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Just watching my wife's TikTok video she made. I like that. Shout out to the Miami Heat, by the way. Shout out to Miami Heat. But yeah, man, just shoot. Oh yeah. Once again, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. There's gonna be a lot more coming. Really trying to push the content out there. I'm just trying to motivate other people. I don't want to be no rapper. I don't want to be a movie star. I don't want to be making millions. I do want to make millions of dollars, but that's not gonna happen. I just want to motivate people. I just want to be the voice that some people don't have. I just want to be the person that people. I just want to be the person that people can come to when they're hurting. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm trying to be. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not trolling. I'm not doing this for fame. I'm not reaching. Whatever, I'm not itching. I'm not reaching. I'm just trying to be there for other people, man. Do what's right. Another thing I like to really address is people getting bullied. A lot of it starts from the person being brought up at home. Usually the person that's doing the bullying is getting bullied by somebody else and stuff. And you just really need to take control on people getting bullied. There's students, and people that's committing suicide every year just due to being bullied and stuff about their weight, the way they look. Uh, they don't have the newest $200 Jordan shoes or the new pants. They don't have Levi pants. There's just a lot of nonsense. People's getting laughed about and they're killing themselves over nonsense. And it's just real unfortunate that things have to get that deep to the point where someone's like, you know what, I'm gonna go home and kill myself. Like that's deep. That's deep. That's someone to think like that. That's deep.
You see someone being bullied, step in.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. If you see somebody that's getting bullied,
Here's what other people think. Do what's right.
yeah, do what you know is right. I'm not gonna sit here and try to tell you what to do or all this, but when you see someone getting bullied, you know what to do. You know. Sometimes is it really good just to turn the other cheek, or should you run and help? You know, like. People say, "Oh, that's snitching. That's snitching." No, there's two different things. There's two different. Like, yeah, it's not the same. Helping somebody and then snitching is not the same. And that's another thing is people took helping others into snitching. Like people twisted around. Like, you know. People are just scared. That's why people are just scared of the outcome from snitching.
I'm gonna go through trash.
I'm coming too. But yeah, just make sure. And shout out to the ones that's working a 9 to 5 like us, man. Shout out to the people that's working a 9 to 5. For real.
Shoot, some of us are working 12, 14 hours.
Cause it's us little guys. It's us little guys that get shit on. So. What was that, baby? What you say?
I said, some of us work 12 to 14 hours sometimes.
Yeah. Trash y'all. I'm not gonna go rob no bank, or I'm not going after no opera enemy. I'm just gonna go get the trash, y'all. That's all I'm doing. Get the vest on. But yeah, anyway, just
Safety first.
So, yeah, yup. Never give up your dreams. Always stay with your dreams. Never give up on your goals. There's gonna be a lot of haters, a lot of naysayers. You don't always need other people's approval. Just remember that too. You don't always need other people's approval. You only need your own. It's gonna be cold out there, right? But anyways, man, please make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe on the video. We love you guys. We hope everything gets better. Hopefully you guys have a great day. And I will be posting